Welcome to this video assessment. The topic of this assessment is for and while loops. For and while loops are very powerful tools in programming, and the reason for that is because they handle repetition. So whenever we need to repeat an action or a certain set of actions, then most likely we're either using a for loop or a while loop. For and while loops can kind of be thought of as repeating if statements. They're similar to if statements in the fact that they both have a controlling expression which controls the entry of the program execution into the body of the while statement, but they're different in the fact that the program execution for and while statements will return back to the beginning of the statement. So if the controlling condition is still true, it will re-enter the body and repeat all those statements. And the fact that the program execution returns to the beginning of the statement is why they call it a loop. Okay, so for and while loops are both used for repetition, but they differ in when they are used. While loops are used when you're not sure exactly how many times you're going to loop through the body, but the for loop is used when you know exactly how many times. Okay, so for that reason, the for loop is equipped with the loop control variable. Now you have to declare this variable beforehand on your own. What this variable does is give us control over how many times it's going to loop through this statement. So this first section tells you where we're going to start, the second section tells you where we're going to stop, and this last section tells you how many we're going to increment or decrement by. Okay, so now I'm going to go over the program that I made to showcase the for and while loops in action. The purpose of this program is to sort an array of numbers given by the user into ascending order. Okay, so here we are in the program. Enter the first element of your array and enter a random number. Okay, now here we are right here in the program. We've already entered this while loop here, and what it says is enter an element and keep entering elements until you enter a -1. Okay, so I'm going to enter random numbers until I'm done, and then I'm going to enter -1. Okay, so as you can see, because we entered -1, the program execution moved on past this while loop. It's already printed out the array here that is on this line right here. So each loop of this for loop was printing out one array. Okay, so here we are. This is where we're at in the program loop right now. We're at the part where we have to sort the array, and in order to do that, I had to use a nested for loop. Okay, a nested for loop is a for loop that is within the body of another for loop. So here we have one for loop, and it's inside of the body of this for loop right here. Okay, so with each loop, the program will sort the array of numbers a little bit closer to ascending order. So right now, it hasn't gone through any passes. We've only entered the first part of the for loop. And as you can see here, the array is in the exact same order as it is how we got it. So now I'm going to press enter, and it's going to do another pass. And you can see now that the sorting algorithm is starting to sort it. With each pass, it's doing a little bit of sorting. Okay, so I'll press enter. It's done a little bit more. 3 passes. Now it's done 4 passes, and you can see that it's almost in ascending order. 6 passes, and there it is. Now all of the elements are in ascending order. Okay, so that's the power of for and while loops. They basically do the dirty work of doing things multiple times for us so that we don't have to do them ourselves. Alright, thank you for watching this video.